Cheap grace, graces that we receive without spending, giving efforts for it. Well, we right away say that, well, Jesus Christ already paid the price of everything. He died already for us. So why we have to do something more? Is the dying of Jesus Christ lacking still for our salvation, for our sanctification? No. But we have to know, you and I, in our Catholic spirituality, in our Catholic theology, there is the objective salvation, there is the subjective salvation. Objective salvation already done, everything is paid. But subjective salvation is the application of the objective salvation into the subject. Meaning that the subject has the responsibility to respond to the salvation done by Jesus Christ. The subject must will to grow in relationship, must will to put into practice what salvation and redemption is about, must be willing in the journey of sanctification of life, which is the fruit of salvation and redemption of Jesus Christ. So, cheap grace. Cheap grace is none of that I have to do. No, I will just have to receive and receive. And that is not the right thinking. That is a mistaken understanding of how the grace of God works. Because Jesus himself said, if you love me, keep my commandments. So there is something to be done. You cannot be my disciple unless you take up your cross. Take up your cross. There is something that we have to do still on our part. Because it is in the doing that we give our will to cooperate into the will of God, sanctifying us, continually leading us to himself. You and I, people, we want to go and receive communion and communion without confession. But then we go to confession without true repentance. There is no true repentance, which means I do not have the willingness to change my ways, to change my behavior. We want to be receiving graces without actually giving an effort that our life be pleasing to the Lord. The Lord is good, to be good as well. Good and godly person. Are we living and influenced by this mindset of cheap grace?